back, everybody. Okay, so yeah, I've been a wee bit busy. We've done a lot of traveling. Take a look at this. We have traveled so far. And we've seen a lot of villages, but not a ton of unique locations. We found quite a few what I have dubbed safe houses, and plenty of biomes to work with. I'm looking for a place to settle down. I want a place to just kind of be, you know? And right now, I have found a location that I'm actually pretty interested in checking out. Not like a permanent kind of residence, but I feel like a building a safe location, a safe house of my own, a space to kind of go with the area that's behind me. What's behind me? Hang on, let me show you. So I've dubbed it the Suspicious Ruins. Ignore my spelling. I have terrible spelling. It's just for me. My handwriting is suspicious. That's what it is. So basically, what you can't see a lot of, but we see all this pathing and stuff, and it's all made with the cobblestone and the mossy cobblestone, and we've got tons of gravel everywhere. This thing is huge. Check this out. Zoom. Whoop, too much zoom. Too much zoom. Okay. Here we go. You can kind of see this whole area right here. There's these little circles. These little strange shapes. So it's technically, I guess, what you would call an abandoned village, but normally abandoned villages have these mostly built houses filled with cobwebs. In this case, we're just looking at the base. This is what's left of it. It's been so many years that the wood has completely rotted away, and all you have left is the base. And I was walking along, and I saw so much suspicious gravel. I wanted to check it out. But there's so much of it, it's going to take a long time to explore the whole thing. So I'm going to use this opportunity to do a little bit of clearing because I need wood. I've been running around with practically no wood, and I'm going to explore. So I think my design for what I want to build, I'm going to be building over here. One of the little mod packs comes with this fire, this campsite setup, and it came with a log, the tree, the campfire, and there was, I already took it down, but there was a box, a chest inside the tree filled with some random goodies. I think it was some pumpkin seeds. Let's see here. Yeah, it was the pumpkin seeds, some iron horse armor, the music disc, stuff like that. As you can see, I've been busy. I've been sussing things out. This is all treasures from suspiciousness and from boats, sunken ships. So I have been robbing sunken ships blind, but they're sunken ships. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to build up, I guess, not quite a tented area, but an area. I'm going back and forth if I want to build it over there or if I want to build it more up here. But this is where the suspiciousness kind of starts. So I might just have to build stairs to make it easier, or maybe just like fill in the hole that is here and here and over here and over here. This whole area is filled with holes, so I got to be careful. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go build some stuff, and then once I build a safe spot, then we're gonna look at some suspiciousness. But let's go clear some trees. Okay, so we've gotten started. Problem is, I kind of wanted it to look more like a tent, but we don't have a ton. I mean, there's sheep in the area, but it's hard to be running around collecting wool from sheep that are scattered all over the place. So, in order to finish this up, I need more birch and more sheep. Well, I have wheat seeds, but no wheat field. But I have buckets and water and dirt. So, we're gonna make a farm. Actually, we're probably gonna go sleep. Then we're gonna make a farm. Then we're gonna wrangle some sheep so that I can make this look more like a actual more tentiness than, come on, something more tenty than building. Alrighty, so I moved everything from down there to up here. That includes the kitties that I've collected. These are not the only kitties that I have, but I traveled by boat so much, I would tame the kitties when I visited the towns, and then I would leave them in safe houses. That way, I always had a kitty when I stopped by the safe houses. So that was fun. So I have a couple different colors of kitties, but I'm happy I got this one. This is the special kitty. You are the special one. And if you don't know why, go see Good Times with Scar, and he'll tell you why. Um, but what we're waiting for at this point is for grass to grow. Yeah, pretty much anyway. The wheat. We need the wheat to grow so I can collect the sheep. So I can make more banners to make it look more, well, tenty. But it should have been long enough at this point that if I just go ahead and hop over the mountain, then maybe there'll be sheep with wool? Question mark. So what I'm probably going to do once I collect the wool, I'm probably going to check out some of the suspicious stuff that's in the area and just kind of start with the stuff that's actually right in front of the house or the tent, because we've got a whole road, which is kind of one of the reasons why I decided to make that area. But alrighty, make some banners. It only makes like 4 banners. I'm so glad I hoarded food. And there's the moon telling me to sleep. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking how this is going. It's taken its sweet time, but that's okay. As much as I want to put like a sniffer down, again, I have no place to put it right now. Fun. Alrighty. I bet this whole area is going to be decorated with pots by the time I'm done. Let's see. What is a sheaf? What is sheaf? Is it supposed to be leaf? What is sheaf? Yeah, we're going to definitely be able to decorate with the pottery sherds. Heart pottery sherd. And we'll get some of this stuff out. That's the other thing I'm doing, is I'm cleaning out the ore deposits. Because, I mean, we're in the right spot for it. Might as well. I'm not sure if I want to remove, like, the foundations, because they're kind of everywhere. But it's part of the aesthetic of the whole place, you know? I don't want to completely remove stuff just because they're not suspicious. It's part of the aesthetic, which is why I was keeping to more of a tent aspect to try to keep it looking like an archaeological, tell me I'm saying that wrong, site, which is, you know, part of the goal is to just kind of stay immersed just a little bit in the world. I want to enjoy being able to travel without the feeling tied down because I spent so much time on a build. This is neat. I wonder... Seeds. I can plant seeds. And then we'll actually use this. There we go. I mean, since you've started it, might as well continue it. Oh, it goes down into a cave. Funny. Okay. I doubt any of this is suspicious. The struggle with the mix between the biome here and the village here is the biome already has a whole bunch of this gravel. So figuring out what part is the suspicious gravel areas of the village and what part is just straight up biome design. Okay, wow, there's even more over here. Oh my gosh. Because like that just goes and then it's a whole field of gravel there, which is not super helpful. Okay, we get out of here. Is that a piece of paper? No, it's an iron ingot. Okay, that's actually useful. Okay, I said I cleared these areas, and I did. I swear I did. But I guess I just need to clear them some more. I mean, I didn't go everywhere. I went most places and got most of the trees. But again, that's why just wandering around and cleaning things up as I go. Because if we're treating this like an archaeological site, we don't want to completely remove everything. We're just here for the suspiciousness. And that's advantageous to us. And then we can move on to a different area and explore somewhere else. It's part of the adventure. I think that was a piece of coal. Ooh, string. I mean, it's fun. It's kind of like if you're ever interested in like opening up one of those boxes where you don't know what's inside. It's a mystery box, you know? It's a mystery. That's always a lot of fun. If you really like that, that's kind of what this is I'm cleaning an area to see if I get any prizes. It's my big mystery box. This whole town is my big mystery box. And it's fun. It also happens to be a great place to collect a whole lot of ore. So by the time I leave here, I'll be well in supply. Another goal. Because it's kind of hard if your goal is to adventure around, to settle down, and not adventure for a little bit. So you got to give yourself, at least I do, I need to give myself a little bit more of a reason. In this case, it was a massive amount of suspiciousness. So suspicious. And on top of that, it was near a heavy ore area. It's a brick. I have been given a brick. Thank you. And I thoroughly enjoy the adventure of discovery for different items, but then also like taking the time to just settle down a little bit and put some stuff together to make the process of exploring a little bit easier. This is the sus being very helpful right now, guys. Like, that is the third iron ingot. Hey, Wheaties! I could catch some sheepies. Okay, I think I already walked over here. No? Maybe? Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. Nope, I didn't. There's two practically right next to each other. Ooh, a hoe! I actually need this. I use pretty much every tool that's given me till like I don't until it breaks, basically. Yeah, because I was over here and I went left instead of right. So I was over here, but I didn't finish over here, which is fine. Okay. Sometimes I think I see sus, and it's not sus. It's just texture, which is fine. I'm kind of surprised they build these houses, and then there's no sus around it. Ooh. Is it? Oh, it's a lead! Awesome! I only have one of these. Now I have two. Should I take advantage of the sheep? Yes. No, where are you going? Naked sheep. Okay. It's like, that was rude. You took my coat. Now I'm cold. Oop, wall. Sus! It's another sherd. I wonder if the brick and the sherds that I've collected so far will just turn into a jar for me. Ooh, a shovel. That's helpful. Like I said, getting tools out of this is actually super helpful. Oh, hey, so this is like one of the safe houses. They're all a little different. I left the door open. That's my own fault. Jars. They're all a little different. Some of them actually have like work tables. You have a workbench and stuff. That's really nice that it has that. And then a lot of them also have chests with stuff in it, which is again helpful. Ooh, potatoes. I'm going to go plant potatoes. Oh, sun's going down. Time to go to bed. Yeah, it's an adventure. We like some adventure. Well, it doesn't look that bad. As you can see in the top corner over there. Yeah, I had some visitors, which means I can't go exploring villages until that's gone. Doesn't mean I can't go exploring, but I can't go exploring specifically villages because I'm not ready, prepared, interested in starting that level of chaos. So I've actually been wandering around the rocky hillside here, collecting materials, because that's where I'm at right now. Is I'm interested in collecting materials and getting things prepped, because I'm gonna leave at some point. I went fishing. Look at all these different kinds of fish, guys. I haven't exactly read the mod pack that this goes with. I read introduces lots of fish, and I was like, yeah! I've gotten some more pottery sherds. I got some more string. I got another wooden hoe. It's actually going quite well. I don't need all the hoes in my inventory. I got a couple of wooden hoes, didn't I? So I think I've almost got all the banners set up. Almost. Let's go do a quick shear. I moved some sheep. I'm kind of happy with them being up here. It's close enough that I can just pop over here and thank you, that was very nice of you. I can just pop over here and shear some sheep and make my wool banners, and it's not overpacked, so they have plenty of grass. The grass grows back fast enough. I can always make them, like, make more sheep, but I'm kind of happy with not having a ton of sheep. It's enough to slowly grow the collection of banners. Okay, we got 3. 3's okay. So yeah, whoop, up and over. I think it's going quite well. I like this setup. I have some place if I wanted to start mining down. I have a place to do that. Got my kitties here. There's the banner from my visitors. There was only 3 of them, thankfully, so it wasn't a big deal, but it was a little annoying. Got my first pot right here. And I'm sure I've missed some suspicious gravel in here. There was still a lot of suspicious gravel, but it was a lot. It was a lot of ground to cover. And it's still technically a lot of ground to cover. If we go up here. And of course I'm going to have to go back down soon because the sun's going down. But it's a lot of ground to cover. It's so cool though. Like I do feel like I'm in a archaeological site, and I'm half tempted to add more archaeology to the mod pack because I'm having so much fun with this. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this has come out. Does it look like a tent? Not 100%. Does it kind of feel like one? A little bit. You know, those open tents that one uses in archaeology. It kind of feels like that kind of aesthetic. And we have a supporting wall because there's a pile of dirt behind there, so it makes sense to have it built up against a supporting wall. But it's finished, and I've pretty much cleared out all the suspicious stuff. Gotten a whole bunch of sherds, pottery sherds, and some other tools and stuff. So that's been pretty cool. So I think we're pretty much done here. I'm not going to take all my cats with me. I actually took a moment to breed my 2 cats together, and the exact color that I wanted popped out. So this one is going to be coming with me. These 2 are staying because we want there to be company here when I come by again. We're finally actually starting to get some general things growing. I feel like it's taken forever. But it's all part of the process of like building locations to be able to come back to as we explore. So it's actually rather enjoyable to be able to just leave a bunch of stuff here and move on without having to worry about it. I still have plenty of food. I'm going to empty out my pockets a little bit so I'm not carrying this much stuff. I made another bed because I have plenty of sheep access now. And I'm going to go ahead and just rearrange, bring the stuff that I need. I think I'm going to leave the sniffer egg. I don't think I need the sniffer egg. As much as I'd like to bring a sniffer with me, I don't think I need it. I need to get enough iron. My next goal is to collect enough iron to be able to make a anvil so I can merge the mending fishing rod and the lure 3 fishing rod together. We're almost there. Not quite there yet. So once the iron finishes up, we're going to go ahead and move forward and say goodbye to our archaeology site. I did go around the other side of the hill and I got myself a donkey. Should I have gotten a horse? Maybe the horse would have been faster. Sure. Can he jump? No. He cannot jump at all. But it'll give me an opportunity to put an extra box on his back so he'll be able to carry some things. And maybe if I collect, let's see, golden apples. If I get enough golden apples or enough gold, we'll see. Aqua affinity. I might need that for diving. Then I might be able to breed a horse and the donkey together to get a mule that might be ever so slightly better than just the donkey. So, but it also means finding a decent horse. And I actually tested a bunch of horses in the area, and none of them were very decent. So, moving on. But for now, it's time to continue the adventure elsewhere. So we're gonna start that. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to leave the sherds. I only have the one bow right now. I don't think I need any of this copper. I kind of like low-key want to bring the redstone with me, but I'm really not stopping anywhere. I need the gold for like golden apples. And I think that's all I need. Ooh, fish. I could definitely take this fish with me, but this stuff just compacts a little bit easier. We'll leave the tools. We'll grab the emeralds. I have a bed. Oop, the obsidian, just in case we find a place we actually want to build a functioning nether portal. Otherwise, a stack of cobblestone, a stack of dirt, a stack of oak planks. I mean, that seems pretty good to me. I've got some sticks. I've got plenty of tools. I guess the only thing I need to do is actually make a box to put on my donkey. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. You guys are going to stay here. You're coming. You're coming with me. Come on. There we go. Come here, kitty. Good little kitty. I saw you teleport. There you are. He's so tiny. Why? Why is there a creeper right there? Where did it come from? My gosh. It would be right there. I have a cat. It should keep it away. Are you watching it? Are you gonna hunt it down for me? That would be awesome, actually. This guy was a bit of a bugger to try to get. Right. Kitty is keeping up. Awesome sauce. Huzzah. Well, everybody, this is the area that we have worked on for a while now. It's the longest I've stayed in one place, but I think it's time to move on. So we'll say goodbye to the archaeological site and see if we can go find another one. What is that? This horse is being weird. We're having a weird moment. Go away. What is your problem, dude? Okay. Let's go. Until next time. Bye.